You know, there are inmates in prison that live by a code, right? And there's a lot of things they do not go for. And harming children and babies is not one of them. So this next story is coming to you from Rensselaer County there in New York, where a white man by the name of Robert Fisher decided to take the life of 3-year-old Josephine Cunningham, as her silly mama thought it was a good idea to leave him alone with her. Now, mind you, her mama, LaQuesha, had just met this man a couple of days before he did the horrible things he did to her. And I'm not going to tell you because the details are just a lot, okay? But nevertheless, when he was caught and sentenced, the judge gave him 20 years to life. 20 years on the low end is wild for what he did to her. But of course, he's a white man and she was a little black girl. All right. So once he gets into prison, now this happened this year, okay? He gets into prison. The inmates in Elmira Correctional Facility was like, oh, word? Oh, that's what he did? Okay. Don't worry. We got you. And they took him on out of here. In fact, they took him and another man who did, some similar things to children. They took him with them. Now, of course, the authorities are like, well, we don't know what happened yet. We got to, investigate and get to the bottom of it. Something tells me they ain't trying to get to the bottom of that, because how you do that to a little 3-year-old baby and think you're going to breathe, even if it is in prison, right? So again, there's a lot of inmates who got a code of honor. A lot of them aren't in there for stuff like that. They might be in there for robbery or whatever the case is, but stuff like that, yeah, to them, that's unforgivable. And I'm glad it's unforgivable, okay? Because there's certain things you should not be able to do to children and get away with it. Now, I know he went to prison, but that's kind of getting away with it, right? Yeah, I'm sure he felt like maybe I need to watch my back. And a lot of times they put those type of people in protective custody. But the child that you harmed wasn't in protective custody. But you should be in protective custody? I don't think so. And as I said, the authorities are like, yeah, we're going to get to the bottom of it. But a lot of times they be knowing. They know what happened. And they all right with that. So they'll pretend like, we'll try to see what happens, but we can't make you no promises, right? But I'm glad that happened to him. And I want to say this to women like Josephine's mama. What's wrong with you? How you just meet a man and then leave your 3-year-old baby alone with them? Like, how do you do that? Now, I'm one of those people that think that the mama should be on the other side, of the prison wall with them. I don't think she should be free to live out her life. Yeah, she's sad and hurt that her baby is gone. Sure. But if you were not silly enough to leave your baby alone with that man, she would still be here. But again, me personally, I'm not going to shed no tears because of what happened to Robert and that man that they took with him. You won't do that again, will you? So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show.